editing software more advanced than ever before, sometimes it can be hard to tell which of the images we see online have been edited in Photoshop. Sure, sometimes it's easy to see when something has been done badly, but other times it's a bit tricky. After you see these actual photos that look photoshopped but aren't, you won't be sure what to believe anymore.
Do you love watching our videos, but are you looking for a more ad-free browsing experience? Take your video viewing to the next level and sign up for the Premium Network. You'll get the first peek at the newest content from not only the richest, but Screen Rant, The Taco, The Sportster, The Things, and many more. Thousands of your favorite videos in one place is a no-brainer. Click here to be the first in line for the Premium.
We assure you both the subscribe and notification buttons are very real. It really is that simple to get the latest from the richest. Rainbow Mountain. We've heard of Purple Mountain's majesty before, but a Rainbow Mountain, not so much. These incredible photos were taken of the Zhenghe Danxia Landform Geological Park located in China. There are no special effects at work here, just layers upon layers of different colored sandstone and other minerals that spent 24 million years being pressed together and buckled up by tectonic plates. It's known as one of the most beautiful and unique natural landforms in all of China, and looking at these photos, it's easy to see why. In addition to the many gorgeous layers, wind and precipitation has caused natural erosion over the years, giving these mountains a gorgeous and one-of-a-kind appearance that doesn't need Photoshop to enhance it. Tilt. A mismatched couple dividing a room down the middle is a classic sitcom trope, and this photograph looks like an extreme version of it at first glance. But this is a picture of an actual room located inside the Au Vieux Panier Hotel located in Marseille, France. Each room inside the hotel is decorated by a different artist, and this one was created by an artist known as Tilt. As you could probably have guessed, Tilt is known for his graffiti work and got his start tagging buildings and trains before refining his art and doing it legally. Even the mirror didn't escape Tilt's spray paint, and the clean line between the white portion of the room and the obscenely colorful portion is breathtaking. This room took about a week to complete, as decorating all the different surfaces and textures must have been quite the challenge. Salar de Uyuni. Looking at photos of the world's largest salt flat would make you swear you were looking at a photoshopped image. Located in the Daniel Campos province in southwest Bolivia, the Salar de Uyuni salt flat stretches across 4,086 square miles. It was once part of a prehistoric salt lake in which saltwater deposits seep in from the surrounding mountains. Since there was nowhere for the salt to go, it amassed in the now evaporated lake. During the dry season, the surface looks like a desert but with glittering white salt instead of sand. However, during the rainy season, something incredible happens. A thin sheet of water coats the salt, giving it an amazing mirror effect that makes you wonder where the salt flat ends and the sky begins. Whether photographed during the day or at night, photos taken here look too incredible to be real. Neil Dawson Sculptures. Artist Neil Dawson makes some truly breathtaking pieces of artwork about everyday subjects. A sculpture of a graduation cap doesn't sound so impressive, but when you see this photograph of the sculpture, you'll be shocked. His artwork looks like cartoon objects in a real-world environment, and the contrast is stunning. Some of his sculptures are placed on land while others hang suspended in the air. They use the ever-changing sky and land as natural and dynamic coloring. This use of space and environment is clever to say the very least. To see one in person, you may not even believe your own eyes. These art installations are both simple and complex at the same time, and they definitely make you want to examine the photos a little closer in order to see where the wires are. If you're looking for a more wearable version of this cool concept, there are also book bags that appear to be made of simple 2D lines. Ayam Cemani. Fortunately, nobody has started the fashionable new trend of chicken feather dyeing, at least not yet. These unusual birds are known as Ayam Cemani, and this relatively rare and modern breed of chicken hails from Indonesia. Not only are their feathers black, but so are their eyes and beaks. Even the parts of the chicken that you can't see, their bones, meat, and organs are black. Their gorgeous and unusual coloration is the result of an excess pigmentation of their tissues caused by a genetic condition. These birds can fetch an expensive price, with chicks being sold at around $200 each. The eggs of the Ayam Cemani don't look very unusual and are a light cream color with a pink tinge. However, once the chick hatches from the egg, you'll see that you're dealing with a bird of a different color. Frozen bubbles. Most of us have seen a lake covered in a layer of ice at some point in our lives, or have at least seen a picture of it. However, these photos of Lake Abraham in Alberta, Canada don't look real. The bubbles underneath the surface are actually methane formed by rotting organic matter underneath the surface. When bacteria feeds on the organic matter, they release methane gas as a waste product. Normally, this methane floats through the water, but not when the lake is frozen over. These photos show the result of that methane coming into contact with the frozen lake water. Although these might look beautiful under the ice, you wouldn't want to come into contact with this toxic and flammable greenhouse gas. Falling books. These strange images seem to show books flying out of a building, which seems like something that would happen in a Disney movie, but not so much in real life. This isn't just a fantasy photo, but a real picture of a sculpture created by artist Alicia Martin in her hometown of Madrid, Spain. The piece is known as Biographies, and there are 3 different cascades of books made in different buildings. To create each piece, Martin constructed a massive and intricate framework made of metal and mesh. This helps give the piece its incredible volume and holds each book carefully in place. These larger-than-life sculptures are truly incredible to behold. We wonder how Belle from Beauty and the Beast would feel about this creative use of her beloved books. Guatemala sinkhole. Taking one look at this photograph, you may think you're looking at a CGI creation from a movie set in a post-apocalyptic future. Although this gaping sinkhole is man-made, it wasn't made using any Photoshop or movie magic. It's located in Guatemala City and was estimated to be 60 feet wide and 300 feet deep. Although Tropical Storm Agatha may have been the straw that broke the camel's back in this case, or the storm that broke the city, this scenario was set up by us humans. The city and its underground infrastructure were built over pumiceville, which was deposited in the region as a result of volcanic activity. This stone is loose and is easily eroded by running water and weight. The way the city was built, it was only a matter of time before this inevitable disaster occurred. Ostracod crustaceans. When we think of creatures that glow in the dark, our minds might immediately jump to images of fireflies blinking against the night sky, or of anglerfish glowing deep within the ocean depths. In the Maldives, however, you can see a spectacular array of glowing creatures without stepping foot in the water. This brilliant blue light is created by ostracod crustaceans. Phytoplankton can produce a similar bioluminescent effect, but it's much shorter lasting than the one produced by these tiny creatures. Ostracods are also called blue sand or blue tears and were used as makeshift flashlights by Japanese soldiers during World War II. It was perfect for this purpose because the light was bright enough to read by, but not so bright as to give away their position. Some of the incredible photos in this video feature things created by humans, but Mother Nature comes up with some pretty unbelievable things as well. This may look like some sort of ghostly tornado, but it's a real natural phenomena. What is this called? We'll tell you at the end of this video. Ayam Alumina plant accident. Looking at the photos of this forest, you may think that the color was changed on the lower half of the photo. This strange two-tone forest is actually a result of the Ayam Alumina plant accident in western Hungary. The photographs were taken by Spanish photographer Palindromo Mezaros and are called The Line. When a retaining wall built around a reservoir containing toxic waste from an aluminum company burst, it sent 35 million cubic feet of this sludge cascading over the land. Many people were injured in the spill, and some even lost their lives. The tragic accident also caused millions of dollars worth of damage and resulted in the head of the Ayam Alumina plant being charged with criminal negligence. Speaking about his stunning photographs, Mezaros said, "When silence takes the place of the headlines and just the line is left." Mammatus clouds. These are mammatus clouds, and these round protruding orbs are found on the underside of a larger parent cloud. They are most frequently found attached to the base of cumulonimbus rain clouds. These unusual-looking clouds form as the result of cold air in the parent cloud sinking down to form these round pockets. If you do happen to see one of these clouds in the sky, look out! They're known to be harbingers of severe storms. Mammatus clouds are rare and difficult to study, so scientists aren't exactly sure how they form, although there are many hypotheses on the matter. Grass globe. Here we have an absolutely stunning 3D optical illusion created by French artist François Abelanet. He calls it Qui croire, or Who to Believe. This incredible piece was installed in front of the City Hall in Paris, France. Abelanet and 90 workers labored for 5 days to construct this massive outdoor sculpture. It spans 100 meters or 328 feet long, even though it appears to be a small grass sphere when viewed a certain way. The illusion that it produces is known as anamorphosis, meaning that the image looks different depending on where you stand when you view it. When viewed at the correct angle, it produces a dazzled three-dimensional effect that may make you question what you're seeing. Lake Retva. If you travel to Dakar in northwest Africa, you might not believe your eyes when you approach Lake Retva, also known as Lac Rose. This water is separated from the Atlantic Ocean by a narrow corridor of dunes and is known for its high salt content, which can be up to 40% in some areas. Oh, and the lake is pink. The unusual color of the lake is caused by a type of algae called Dunaliella salina. This algae creates a red pigment which helps it better absorb light. The pink color is the most vibrant during the dry season and less intense during the rainy season. Salt from this region is exported to various collectors all over the world, as well as being used by locals. Visitors love the extra buoyancy that the salt provides and can easily float across the beautiful pink waters. Glass gem corn. When we think of spectacularly gorgeous and colorful plants, corn definitely isn't the first one to come to mind. Maybe that's because most of us have never seen a photograph of glass gem corn. This unique type of corn comes in a wide variety of different colors, and the kernels gleam brilliantly like tiny glass beads. If you decide that they're too pretty to eat, we don't blame you. But if you do decide to chow down, they're perfectly edible and can be popped into popcorn or ground into cornmeal, just like more common varieties of corn. Cherokee farmer Carl Barnes is credited with developing this strain as a way to celebrate his Native American heritage. Were you able to identify this unbelievable underwater occurrence? It's known as a brinicle, and it's a type of fast-forming underwater icicle. As the seawater freezes, salty brine concentrates are expelled from sea ice, creating this amazing downward flow of brine. Which one of these incredible places, phenomena, or objects would you most want to see in real life? Tell us in the comments section. Before you grab your atlas and head out, make sure you're subscribed to The Riches for more amazing content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.